You're getting to us here. We're taking your phone calls right now for Dr. Zorba Paster.
Good to see you.
Hi,
Good
Zorba.
to see you. 270-9933, the number to call, and everybody's talking about this coffee study.
Oh yeah, the coffee study is really a massive study, and there are a couple of things that are important. First of all, there actually are two studies. The first study was 500,000 people, 10 European countries, and the second study were 180,000 people out of the University of Southern California, nearly 200,000 people. First study, mostly Caucasian people. Second study, indigenous people, more African Americans, Latinos, more Asians, and so on. And they both found the same thing. If you drink coffee, you live longer.
There you go.
and it was about, well, we're not exactly sure why, because it wasn't the caffeine, because whether it was decaf or regular coffee, it was the same. And the sweet spot, it was about 3 to 4 cups of coffee, and a cup is 6 to 8 ounces. So it's not a mug. It's like if you drink a mug in the morning and another cup during the day, you're actually at goal. And we don't know why. We think it may be the phenols, something called polyphenols, that are in the coffee. But the good news is, A, it's not bad, yeah. B, it's good.
B, it's good, right.
Until the next study that says coffee will kill you. All right, we'll get to the calls now. We'll start with Grace in Wisconsin Dells. Hi, Grace. Grace, you there? Grace?
This is Rose.
Oh, Rose. What's your question, Rose?
Hi.
Hi, what's your question?
My question is, over the winter, I had a slight case of shingles, and my question is, can I get it again?
Oh,
and the answer is yes, you can get shingles more than one. Now, shingles is the chickenpox virus that's in our body if we've had chickenpox, and it erupts because our immunity is down. And a slight case of shingles will often trigger the idea that the body has this chickenpox virus. It'll trigger the immunity. Sometimes one shot will do it. One thing I would highly recommend is go get a shingles vaccine. It is something that may protect you from getting shingles again, so you want to go get a shingles vaccine.
Who do you recommend the vaccine for?
Well, I think anyone over the age of 60 should get the shingles vaccine. It's not 100%, but if you get it at 60 years of age, it's about 80% effective. If you first get it at 70 or 75%, that drops to about 50% effectiveness. But even if you get shingles, your case of shingles is going to be less. It's not going to be as painful. Post-herpetic neuralgia, which is the pain from shingles, is not going to last as long.
But if you're compromised,
well, yeah,
then you can't.
Well, you go to your doctor, it's 1, 2, 3. You have to meet certain qualifications to get the vaccine.
All right, thank you for calling. Let's go to Cliff in Janesville. Hi, Cliff, what's your question?
A few weeks ago, I come down with heat stroke, and I got really dizzy, and I was vomiting and whatever, and I went to the doctor a few weeks ago, and a week after this happened, and they said that I had heat stroke, and she said something about the doctor did about drinking decaffeinated coffee versus regular coffee. What do you think about that?
Oh, I don't think coffee has anything to do with heat stroke. Heat stroke is because you're in the sun, it's too hot, and you're not drinking enough water. But the other thing that's important is if you're older and it's hot like it is now and you've got heart failure or something else, you need to be in air conditioning. And that's the real issue. A fan does not do it. It turns out air conditioning is really important for people who are at risk.
So what are the danger signs?
Well, the danger signs can be like you're fainting. All of a sudden you sweat more than you should, you feel dizzy, you feel weak, feel uncomfortable. Don't forget that about 20 years ago, 1,000 people in Chicago died of heat stroke. Yeah. It was 1,000 people. Many more, we think of people dying in the wintertime in the cold, but more people die in the summer from the heat than die in the winter from the cold.
Okay, who do we have here?
Tony in Fort Atkinson.
No, who's on? Tony, you there?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, my question is about statins. There's been a lot of talk recently. Statins used to be the most wonderful thing in the world for cholesterol, and now it seems to be that they lower cholesterol, but the science is that they don't do much.
No, that's wrong. That is complete. that is what I would call fake news. That is completely wrong. Statins
heard it on
are
public
great.
radio yesterday.
They reduce heart attack. They reduce stroke. They are absolutely wonderful drugs. Do they have side effects? Every drug has a side effect, but statins have been a boon. One of the reasons we're living longer is because of the treatment of high blood pressure and the treatment of cholesterol with statins. They are the best thing.
All right, we'll go to Linda in Madison. Hi, Linda.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. What's your question?
I have a question because I'm a diabetic, and I do drink coffee, but I only drink just like a half a cup, one in the morning, and then one in the evening. But overall, the spectacular question is, can diabetes be reversed?
Well, no, it can't be reversed. We know that people who drink coffee have a lower risk of getting diabetes, but coffee does not cure diabetes. Medications, diet, exercise, and so on, those are really the
But can it harm you if you have diabetes?
cannot harm you if you have diabetes.
Drink your coffee and take your statin.
Yeah, right. That's right. You got it.
Thank you, everyone, for calling in. We're out of time. We'll do this again very soon. We'll see you soon, Zorba.
Great to see you, Zorba.
Take care.
Thanks for coming.